Hi guys, welcome back with Classic Physique lineup results of Mr. Olympia 2021. First of all, I apologize for the delay. Olympia has removed my videos for using their 2021 Olympia live stream footage in my videos. So this video was already edited with their footage obviously, which took my 10 to 12 hours just for editing because I just don't grab the footage and upload it on my channel. So I had to edit again without their live stream footage. And interestingly, they also removed my video which was uploaded almost 6 weeks before 2021 Mr. Olympia, which I literally do not understand why they have removed it. Kari Chopara was at 4th place 2 weeks before in Arnold Classic, and in his last appearance in Olympia 2019 he was at 9th place, but this time he arrived at 15th place out of 27 contestants in the show. The most famous Hungarian athlete and one of the most genetically gifted bodybuilder, Peter Muller, has stepped on Olympia stage very first time. Last year when he qualified to Olympia, many were predicting that he's going to be the top 6 contender in Classic Physique Olympia, primarily because of his supreme genetics and amazing round muscle bellies. But presumably Peter did not make an impact in front of judges for placing higher, and he ended up taking 14th place. I honestly believe it's because of his weight limit for Classic Physique division, which hampers him to bring out the real Peter for which he is well known. I think he's improved compared to his Arnold Classic debut. His legs have more details now, but next year we hope we will see his physique with some crucial adjustments and improvements to perform better. He's 39 years old, which means he still has some years to compete. Danny Younan won New York Pro this year for Olympia qualification. He was taking respectful places since 2018 Olympia. Even this time he looks better compared to 2020 Classic Physique Olympia, where he was at 6th place, but this year he had to settle for 13th place only. Another Classic Physique athlete, Divine Wilson, had finished taking 12th place in 2021 Olympia. Although we have seen him improving his spots in previous years, but seemingly some new rising stars have joined Olympia, which has made big impact on other athletes' placings. As we know, Vasily Features qualified by winning 2021 Battle of Champions in Poland, which was his last chance for this year's Olympia qualification. And in the Olympia he has retained his position again like last year, but I think this time we have seen smaller version of Dutch athlete, although his condition seems better with all crazy details. But in comparison, last year he was much dense, full and had thicker and wider back compared to 2021 Olympia. I think the same issue he has like Peter Muller. Has to downsize for the weight limit he has in this division, where his legs clearly lose his outer quad sweeps and overall muscle mass for such a bigger frame with 190 centimeters height. Robert Timms took 3 years off from competitions. Last time we have seen him on 2018 Olympia stage, where he was in 15th place. By comparing him with old Robert, he has made incredible transformation. Recently he defeated Logan Franklin in Texas Pro, and now he was coming to dethrone reigning champ Chris Bumstead by winning the title. But he took 10th place, which I believe is a great comeback for cancer survivor Robert. As we know, Classic Physique division is getting harder and harder each year.
Do you think I can win Olympia this year? Yeah, absolutely I do.
Brian Jones was my wild card for fighting with top contenders of the show. He has enormous mass with some beautiful lines on his physique. I think he has brought improved version this year. His legs are more separated and have more details, but judges had him dropping down from 5th to 9th place this year. He could have placed even a little higher than 9th in the contest, and definitely he has a bright future in the sport. Very talented Classic Physique athlete Fabian Meyer, all the way from Austria, stepped on Olympia stage very first time, and he has presented a very balanced physique while showing off his crazy vacuum in almost all front shots. His condition was on point, and in comparison with Brian Jones, I think he was more peeled. Also, he has better Classic Physique look. Surprisingly, Mike Summersfeld has taken 7th place in his first arrival in Olympia. We have seen him competing in 212 division back then in 2019, but after transitioning to classic physique division, I think by far this was his best performance in professional show. He was very dominant in front shots because of his wider lats and relatively small waist, but I do not see the conditioning for this 7th place. By comparing him with 8th place finisher Fabian Meyer, I think Fabian was undeniably more shredded and had more aesthetic and balanced physique compared to Mike. Also, Fabian was stronger in back shots. Alex Campanero has a great physique for classic physique division. He has incredible V-taper with a tiny waist, and he is certainly able to defeat bigger contestants because of his great aesthetics. This year, Alex brought dialed-in condition as always, and he displayed great separation and definition in his physique. But he had to drop down to 6th place, while last year he was 4th place finisher. One of the biggest surprises in 2021 Olympia was the excellent physique of Brazilian rising star Harmon Hasha. In my knowledge, he is first Brazilian athlete who has received the highest place in the history of classic Physique Olympia. He came in extremely thick and ribbed with outstanding quadricep and excellent arms development. Also, his waist is very small. I only see his lats as his weak point, otherwise he is very complete classic physique athlete, and it's going to be very interesting to see him with some major improvements next year. He took 5th place in Olympia, which means he is awarded with $2,000 prize money in the biggest bodybuilding show of the year. And I really hope it's enough for him and his entire team for traveling back to the home country and for prepping for next year Olympia. The youngest contender in the entire lineup of 2021 Classic Physique Olympia, Uriel Chinsky from Germany, has taken 4th place, and it was his first ever Olympia appearance. I think he looks very impressive in all front shots. He has a very magnificent physique without any doubt, and achieving that kind of muscle maturity in a very young age is very appreciable. But literally, I do not understand some of the placings. Just comparing him with 13th place finisher Danny Yunan, I think Danny dethrones him in front as well as in back shots. He has much better arms, size-wise he's bigger than him, more density on his back which can easily be seen, and he is at 13th place. I only see better hamstring sweeps of Urs in back shots. Furthermore, Brian Jones, Fabian Meyer and Alex have better and much bigger back development compared to 4th place finisher. Two times Classic Physique Olympia champion Breon Ansley had to settle for 3rd place again this year. He has all the qualities of ideal classic physique, muscle mass in the right places, excellent symmetry and shape, and incredible conditioning. But to me, he looked better in 2020 Olympia. 41 years old Breon will be back on the biggest stage of the bodybuilding next year to challenge his fellow athletes for the title. One-time Arnold Classic champ and last year runner-up in Olympia, Terrence Ruffin could not dethrone very improved reigning champ Chris Bumstead, but he retained his position again by defeating former Classic Physique Olympia Breon. Terrence is one of the most promising athletes in the Classic Physique division, and we will see next year what improvements he brings to fight for the 1st place of Classic Physique Olympia 2022. Chris Bumstead brought again very invincible physique with some more crazy improvements. His shoulder to waist ratio is just phenomenal. In comparison with Terrence, I think Chris has better X-frame, his back is very wide with small waist, so his V-taper is more dominant compared to Terrence. Also in hamstrings department, he is leading as well. And he's also winning in conditioning standpoint, so I don't think it was very close competition between Chris and Terrence. Unlike open division, Chris was clear winner, so congratulations to Chris for winning 3rd time Classic Physique Olympia title. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I'm stuck in your space, just my luck, put me away, you understand, there's nothing left to say.